Hello, all of my wealth babes and budget dolls. Welcome back to video 5 of Getting Started playlist.
This day that God has given me, I'm not gonna waste this joy deep down inside me. I'm not gonna shake.
Welcome back and congratulations for making it this far. So we learned everything, we walked through everything, we started our savings challenge, but here's the question. Why most people quit budgeting? Number 1, they miss a week or a month. I don't know how many times I have met people that because they didn't have enough money or things happened this week that they just threw out the whole thing altogether. Number 2, unexpected expenses came up. Now, I talk about this so much in our tutorial on how to start saving for the unexpected, but I bring the solution that when you start saving for the unexpected, you have that money for when those things happen that are set aside from the saving. With our budgeting bundle that all of you guys are available to have in our Google Drive or on our website in our free resource library, I give you everything that you need. It is a full 8-page step-by-step on everything that you need to get on top of your finances. And on top of that, I walk you through the step-by-steps on how to detailed use it. Now, in video 4, we do a very quick breakdown on how to use the first page, which is our budgeting bundle budget tracker. However, when you watch our 4-part series on how to use every single page, you'll feel way more prepared for the unexpected and how to start saving. They overspend and get discouraged. I don't know how many times I've been there, but I'm here to tell you that it is okay to make mistakes. It is okay to overspend this time. That is what the tracker is all about. You'll see in our step-by-step tutorials that I don't say, hey, you need to do this the first time and get it right the first time. I said, hey, keep doing what you're doing and just look at the patterns, look at the process before you can even change. I say this all the time that if you don't know what your issues are, how are you going to be able to fix them? So if you weren't successful the first time, try again. If you weren't successful that time, try again. If you weren't successful that time, guess what? You're going to try again. It's going to come, okay? And learn from those mistakes, okay? If you felt as though on Tuesdays when you get paid that your cousin Susie just always coming to you, she always got some problem going on and this and that and wah, maybe we don't answer the phone. Maybe we sit aside of a category of just cousin Susie and all her problems. I don't know, but there's ways around it. There's a solution. Just don't give up. It's too easy to give up, but it is more of a challenge to keep going, to say, you know what, I made a mistake this time, but you know what, I'm learning. How many times have we all tried something for the first time and was bad at it? And we're bad at it the second time, and the third time, and the fourth time. But after we kept trying over and over again, we got it. And that's the same thing. This is a new skill that you're learning. This is something completely new that maybe someone didn't teach you. Maybe somebody didn't break down the value of money. So maybe somebody didn't break down the necessity of saving money. It's okay. You got to think of yourself as a baby. Nobody is upset when babies cry. No one's upset when a baby needs their diaper changed. So think about it like that. No one's going to be upset that the person that's been overspending and hasn't saved any money in the first week or the 2 weeks is still not saving any money and overspending. Come on. They compare themselves to people online. When I started my business, I watched a lot of videos of people that had really successful businesses for 5+ years. And I was so upset when I did my first launch and I had over 300 people come to my website in the first 2 weeks and nobody bought anything. Very discouraged. But then I changed my mindset. How many people don't have anyone come to their website? How many people have people come to the website but don't sign up for their email list? How many people don't sign up for the email list and don't purchase, but they follow you on social media to keep updated? And then how many people actually downloaded the free budgeting bundle kit? So many people, which is way more valuable. It is all good. It's all about perspective. Do not compare your growth to someone else's. Believe me, I know that it can be difficult sometimes when you're trying to start this new thing and this person that presents themselves as perfect and they just are so beautiful and they have it all together and they're teaching all of these things and it's just not working out for you. I'm here to tell you that it wasn't easy for me at times. And like I've always said, my first year of being a nurse, I blew through every single check. I literally only paid my bills and that was it. I just now got on top of having investment accounts and having savings and having multiple streams of income. I just did those things and I'm more closer to 30 than I've ever been. It's your own walk. Don't compare yourself to other people because no one is like you. No one ever is going to come on here and say, hey, I started a savings, budgeting, supplies business centered in Christ because I love God and He brought me through something so significant and so phenomenal that I said, you know what, Lord, I am not only going to make sure that I don't find myself in this situation, but I'm going to take it a step further and bring more people closer to you. In Matthew, God says that He is going to make us a fisher of men. And I said, you know what? I'm going to be a fisher of men. I'm going to be a fisher of men. I'm going to teach everybody things that I've known. I'm going to come on here and be proud that I love Jesus Christ, that He is my Lord and Savior, and He is my one and true God only. Nobody's going to do that, but I did. So why would I compare myself to someone that has their own business and their own journey and their own testimony? There's only one you, okay? Spend more time celebrating what makes you different. And we're all going to fall. We're all going to have mistakes. And hey, if I didn't have my mistakes and I didn't go through the things that I would go through, you probably wouldn't be here listening to this. And I wouldn't have made that budgeting bundle kit. I would have never made my Etsy page. I never would have made my website. I never would have made the Solve Well Collective. I never would have did anything. I would have just been stuck doing what I was doing, overspending on food, not saving, not couponing, not doing any of those things. So it's okay. Don't compare yourself to other people because that is what is a part of your testimony. That's what's going to bring you closer. That's what's going to inspire other people to say, hey, if she can do it and she had all of that going on, I know I can do it. They think that they have to budget perfectly. You don't. The fact that you want to be more intentional about how you save and how you spend says a lot. So when there is a need for change, there is a problem. And wherever there is a problem, there will be someone to bring a solution. So the Solve Well Collective has your solution. Just start. That's all you have to do is just start and keep going. It's not going to be perfect. So believe me, how you'll be budgeting a year from now will not be the way that you're budgeting 10 years from now. And how you'll be budgeting this week will not be the way that you'll be budgeting it in 2 weeks. Okay? It is a process, okay? And as you are walking, imagine yourself as a baby. Babies are not perfect. They cry all the time. They poop everywhere. They eat everything, and they always are in something. But that's their process. But you know, one day, they'll probably be crying about other things. They crawled. They walked. Then they started to run, and then they started to jump, and then they started to dance. That is your journey. That's your journey with Christ as well, okay? There's no perfect way to getting to know Him. There's no perfect way to budget. There's only the way as you learn and grow that it will become more customizable and perfect for you. So I urge everyone to understand that just because it didn't go well doesn't mean that you failed. What it really means is that you're just learning how to create a budget routine. The same day that you're doing your budgeting, the same day that you are going through your finances, making sure that we're spending time in our Bibles and getting that word. If we're babies, the word is like milk and we need that nourishment in order to grow. So if we're already going to be doing our savings challenges and we're going to be reading our Bible, we might as well on that time before we even get started in those things of making sure that we're washing our dishes, we're making sure that we're taking a shower and washing our hair, we're taking the time to clean up our sleeping spaces in our areas and cleaning up the house and doing our laundry and sweeping and mopping the floor and throwing out all that clutter and going through and organizing everything because God calls us to do all things in decency and in order. Review your envelopes before spending. Go back and watch video 4 to where we go through of why we are organized with our savings challenges, making sure that all of the money is still there before we start adding it into anything else. All of this is listed out in our step-by-step tutorials. So if this is still kind of not making that much sense to you, go ahead and pause this video right here. Go ahead and watch our step-by-step tutorials on our budget bundle. I'll leave the link down below on our Google Drive, but you can also find all of these on our website under the free resource library. Check in with your savings goals regularly. Something that I always tend to do when I first started is that, I saved and then I didn't check back in. I didn't polish up on it. I wasn't looking at it. It wasn't at the forefront of my mind. And I can say that same thing of when I started my prayer board as well. It wasn't until every time I was praying, I was looking through my envelopes and reading my last prayers and comparing that to, how is God working this out in my life? How is he using this last prayer? And I date all of them and I'm super organized. How is he working this out right now? Making sure that we're keeping it at the forefront. Give yourself permission to adjust. Your income will change, your expenses will change, your priorities will change, and so should your budget. A budget isn't a contract, it's a plan. And as things change, the plan changes as well. Celebrate the small wins. Don't feel like you have to celebrate once you're already saving 1,000 or already saving 20,000. No. Start small and be encouraging to yourself and be happy that, hey, I was able to save $50 and I took that money and I bought myself a really nice lunch. Be excited. Start to build yourself up in that way so that when you are saving, you have more discipline to say, I know that this is going to be the type of reward and the payoff that I need. Celebrate after paying a bill on time or even paying a bill off. Those seem like very small wins now that it's like, well, congrats, it's something that you're supposed to do. But if you're someone that always needed the extension and you always needed to borrow money from somebody, being able to pay off a bill by yourself because you planned and saved for it is an accomplishment. Congratulate yourself for it. I'm happy for you. And as your financial cheerleader, I am here to support you and encourage you. You're doing great, honey. You're doing fabulous. And I'm so proud of you. You have been consistent and you're trying. And not only are you trying, but you're doing and you're seeing it through and you are being consistent. Go ahead, girl. You did that. Not me. You did that. And on top of that, you also took the time to get to know Christ and he's going to do even more for you. Girl, I see you. And I would say this, spending less in a category than you plan for is a major win. As you start to being a part of the savings community, you'll find yourself in the couponing community real fast. And I coupon a lot. Anytime that I am buying something, I always have the goal that I am majority of the time, if not never, going to pay full price. I do the rewards. I do the couponing. I do the emailing list to get my 10% off. I do this. I do that. I do all of those things because I don't want to spend any extra money than I need to. And even if you spend $1 less, I want you to go ahead and take your hand and turn this way and go ahead and pat yourself on the back, girl, because you did that. You could take that dollar and put that back into your savings. That is an accomplishment. Be really proud that you're even interested in getting to know him. In a world to where everyone will tell you he's not real and all the negative things around Jesus, you still took the time to get to know him for yourself. You still purchased the Bible. You still took the time to even read the one scripture. You even took the time to pray to him in your own time. And if you're struggling on how to pray, because there was a time where I struggled on how to pray, I had multiple people say, just talk to him. And I would say that before you get to talking to him, because it is a relationship, making sure that you are asking Jesus to cover the conversation, that you are able to have privacy with him, that any spirits or any evilness that the enemy has that's lurking around you in that part of wherever you are, that he can shield that conversation and cloak you within him so that you are able to have those private conversations with him. And you'll find yourself, you know what, Lord, you see what she did to me? God, I did not like how that happened. Lord, you not even gonna believe this. And it sounds silly at first, but it's like, because he knows, but he wants to hear it from you. Just like how a child, even though you know that they're going to get a shot at the doctor's office, what does that 4-year-old do? I got a shot today. I knew you were going to get a shot. I had it all planned out. I'm the one who booked the appointment. I'm the one who verified the appointment. I'm the one who got you the ride to go there. I'm the one who called to make sure you was there and everything was fine. I was the one that made sure that you got a snack because I knew you were going to be upset over the shot anyways, but you still came home and told me that you had a shot. And that's exactly where the Lord wants us to be, as children to him. And that's something that I personally had to learn. That anything that was happening, the good, the bad, the indifferent, the ugly, let him know. Be proud of those things. It's very, very difficult to find like-minded individuals that have a love for Christ, who want to get to know him And that is the space that I wanted to create within the Soft Wealth Collective. It is a part of my mission, it is a part of my purpose, and it is a part of my passion that I love Jesus Christ with all of my heart. And though many will profess him with their lips, not many will profess them with their hearts. Pray within this time that you will not only be able to profess him with your lips, that you will also be able to profess him with your heart as well. And not only with that, that the fruit that he is working within you on the inside, that the other spectators around you, the people that will mock you, the people that will doubt you, the people that will revel you, and all of those things, that they will be able to be undeniable and see that you grew. And I pray that all and each and every one of you, that in that time when someone says, you've changed, I see you have done things different, that he can gain all the glory in those things. Because I would not be here without Jesus Christ. I would not be starting any of these things. I would not be the woman that you've seen here today. And it's not because I present myself as a certain way that I had it all together. I have my own life and my own trials and my own sins and everything like that. But it was him that forgave me. It was him that covered me in his blood. It was him that told me that I was someone, and that someone was his child, and that someone was his daughter. And someone was, I am his. And throughout all of this, if you take nothing from this, I just want everyone to be able to have the experience, if not more of the experience, of what Jesus Christ can do and how he can transform your life if you give him that opportunity. All he needs is your permission. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you guys in the next video, and happy saving.
So I'ma enjoy this moment. It's the day that the Lord has made.